Good day, god dag, and morris, y'all. Today's golf video is a continuation of my previous golf video. If you haven't seen that, take a look at it. It's on my channel. I'll also leave a link to it in the description. But today, we're going to focus on what do you need to work on if you want to improve your launch and spin. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Now here on the screen with this potato quality, you can see three different things. The first one being attack angle, so which direction your club head is moving at the time of impact. You have the dynamic loft, which is the loft of the club head, again, at the time of impact. And then there's the third one, spin loft, which is basically a really simple calculation of dynamic loft minus the attack angle. And as all you mathematicians can see, the spin loft is higher than the dynamic loft because of that. Why would you need to care about this? Well, it's simple, because the higher the dynamic loft, the higher your launch is going to be. And at the same time, the higher the spin loft, the better chance you have of actually creating a lot of spin. And understanding all of these three components is really important, because there's this common misconception that to create more spin, you need to hit steeper down on the ball. And that's just not true. As we can see on these example shots where I've deliberately hit really steep down on the ball. And as you can see, the spin is not great, the launch is not great, and the landing angle is dreadful. So in a game situation, it will be really difficult for the ball to stop on the green. And we don't want that, right? And I also want to mention that if you take a look at my carry distance, that's actually exactly what I want to hit with my 8-iron. But the totals after the rollout are really unpredictable. And that's not good for you if you want to play your best golf. Next, let's take a look at some example shots where I'm actually swinging it like I want to. I'm still hitting it down, as you can see, but not as steeply as in the previous ones. But the one thing that I want you guys to note is the dynamic loft. It's significantly higher than in my previous shots. And that means that I'm basically not de-lofting the club as much as in the previous examples. And this is giving me the numbers that I want to. Way higher spin. It's not optimal still, but it's higher than in the previous examples. The launch is better, the landing angle is better, the max height of the ball is better, and I'm still hitting my carry numbers. And the total with the rollout is way more predictable. It's like 45 meters on each of these shots. And that's something I can always take into account when I'm planning my approach. And as a bonus, these numbers are really close to the tour averages that we looked at in the previous video. And as you've already guessed, I want you to focus on your dynamic loft when you're practicing your shots. So next, you're going to see a few examples of my swing in full speed and in slow-mo to give you at least a rough idea how the club head should be moving through impact. It's obviously impossible to see everything that the club head does in these clips, but what I'm trying to show to you guys is that even though I'm hitting steeply down on the ball, I'm not de-lofting the club too much, which means that I still have enough dynamic loft when I'm actually making contact with the ball. But at the same time, I'm not trying to add loft either by flicking my wrists, not by much at least. And now that I've given you a rough idea of what you need to focus on, I strongly recommend that you watch a video called How to Compress the Golf Ball by Tour Experience Golf. Think of it as a video that is like mine, but on steroids and like 1,000 times better. So you're not going to find a better video on YouTube that explains this concept of compression, so dynamic loft, spin loft, attack angle, and interplay of those three better. That's everything from me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. There's going to be more golf content coming, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and morjes!